Hello everyone, and welcome back to the fourth part tutorial of how to model the foundation of a house. So I decided to create some more parts for this. I think that it deserves a little bit more attention for you. I know the overall it will be somewhat the same steps, and we're gonna just repeat whatever we've done already into some other points of this house, just to give it a little bit more character. Okay, so now I'm gonna open here this area as like for a garage. Now I don't want you to understand that you need to take a look of what's going on inside. If you want to make a garage here, you do want to make sure that whatever goes here in this area, the open area here, probably you want to make a door here or something. You don't want to have a full access to the garage, in this size. So we may need to give some more gentle work here and start build stretch this face and this face later on. But right now let's create the garage and see where it goes. So we have here this portion, and of course you can, from this point, you can safely take those faces and remove them. Now I'm gonna try and do so, but I do want to have a little bit tinier door here. I don't want to rely on those the foundation of the walls. I don't want to touch those. I don't want to be even close to them. I want to have something here that just give me some separation from those two faces here. I'm talking about those two faces, this one and that one. So I will add one more edge loop here and one more edge loop here, and according to this edge loop I will add one more edge loop here, so I will have some symmetry on my model there. So let's do it. I'm going to insert edge loop here, like so. Okay, and one more. Oops. One more. No, just fuse. And one here. Okay, try to be accurate with this. Now you can use the history in order to know if this is the same distance from it. So if you press F8, bring it back to object mode, switch to selection tool, so the arrow of this will disappear. Anyway, polysplit ring 36. This is the last function we've done here with this one. Basically, this is the last function, the 37, but we want to rely on the 36. So the 36 is 0.912. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's going on with the 37. This is 0.22. So this is 0, I guess. Okay, this is the 0. Or maybe this edge is the 0 and this is the 1. So it took like, if this is 36, it took like 82. Yeah, 82. From this 1. Okay, so just minus 1 minus 0.082. Okay, so we need to make sure that from here. Well, maybe it's the same, you know what? 22 is probably correct, because it should be 12 maybe. Yeah, it should be 12. So let's set it to 0.12 and see if it's correct. No, it's not. It should be more. Guess it's, let's see what will happen if I, no, not. Well, this is 0 and this is 1, so it's not exactly like I said. This is the 0 according to the between of those two edges. So 0 and 1. So here this is probably the 0 and this is the 1. So I'm gonna undo that. And if you want to be more accurate, I guess you will have to do the same thing that I've done earlier with the cube. So let's say I'm gonna right click, choose face. I'm gonna grab this face here. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna go over mesh, edit mesh. I think it's good practice, so why not? Let's just find the duplicate face here. Duplicate, so it will extract a new face, just like the one that we selected, and we can press F8 3 times and simply grab this face. See, and I will unselect the entire shape. Now I can go over and switch to Move Tool, modify, center pivot, of course, so the gizmo will be here, and I can simply grab here and bring this over here. Now let's bring it here for a second, and hold on the D and the V key. I want to snap the pivot into one of those corners, release, and I'm gonna snap this corner exactly over here. So hold on the V, middle mouse, and snap it here. So you see the edge is not really where it should be. Now I can double click, select this edge, hold on the V key, and snap it to this edge. Okay. Now I'm gonna keep, well, I can keep this in order to create this one, but maybe I don't have to. So let's just put it aside. Remember that it's here. If we won't need it anymore, we will delete it. So I'm gonna sorry, 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna add another edge loop here. Shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna add this edge here. You can see it goes outside to the other side of the house, so we will still need to have in the inside another edge. So here we go, we have this one, double click on this one, move tool, hold on the V key, and point to this edge. Okay, so it looks to me like it's the correct position, and that's good. I'm gonna add one more edge loop here. Okay, switch to move tool, hold on the V key, middle mouse, no, not middle mouse, just move tool, left click and snap it here, I guess. You can check this from watching the vertices. If you switch to vertices, you can see that those two vertices are aligned, so we can connect them. So right now I'm gonna leave it there. Well, you know what, let's connect them. Let's go over mesh tool. Again, me and the modeling toolkit, which I need to adopt. Switch to vertices, choose the multi-cut, and let's connect those. I can see that I have some more things to connect here, so let's just do it. Hopefully I won't do any mistake by doing so. And I'm gonna do this above here, same. Okay, so now we have quads and everything is good. Let's do the same here. Well, here it's there, so we will simply need to oh, I see. So we already had, well, we haven't had this one. You see, maybe I should have taken the size of this faces and according to it do this thing I've done, but I decided not to do so. But still yet it's even here, so I ain't gonna really you know, fight with it. I just will add my inner edge there, switch to move tool, come over here like so, hold on the V key, and try and snap this. It looks to me like it snapped, not sure, but I guess it is. If you're not sure, you can right click, choose face, grab at least this face, mesh, edit mesh, duplicate, press F8 3 times, switch to move tool, unselect the entire house so you will be left with only this piece, modify center pivot. Hello pivot, where are you? Okay, something really strange happened here. Let's modify center pivot. No, something here is weird. Looks like it's selected, but the greenish wireframe seems a little bit weird. I'm gonna check which part is that. Okay, something is weird. Okay, now it's not live object, thank God. So now I can do this. It was somehow I pressed the make live object, I don't know why. Maybe from the hotkeys or something. Anyway, again, modify, center pivot, switch to move tool. Great. Let's pull this over here. And yes, it is there, so I can delete it. Let's delete this, let's delete that one, and let's open up the garage. So first of all, you may want to leave it at the same height here, but you may want to add some, let's add a secondary line here. So this will be some kind of a wall here. So later on, if you want to add, I don't know, something like, well, we call it pergola, just something to, you know, keep the sun away from your car if it's parking outside or something. So I'm gonna add another one here, just in case, and right click, choose face. Let's grab these. Well, sorry, I said I don't want to touch those. Oh, we ain't gonna touch those. And delete those. Okay. Now we need to do the same, add edge loops to the inner side, which I forgot, to inner space here. So F8, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna add one edge loop here and one edge loop here. Oh, okay. So with that one, because it's open, we can see. So hold on the V key and try not to mess with it. This is weird. Well, it snapped, I guess. And let's do the same with the other one. Double click on it. I don't know, it looks like I put it exactly where they should be. Never mind. Let's just delete those now. Save to delete those. And we can right click, choose edge, grab this entire inner, edges, like so. Click extrude once, switch to move tool, pull it outside just a little bit like so. Now I'm missing some edges here. You see, there on the top there are a lot of geometry that inside here hasn't related. So because we want to make sure that it's closed, looped, we're gonna add those. Okay, but right now I'm gonna first of all patch these that I already have here. So well, maybe I relocate this one over the center and then do so, but we shall see. I'm gonna switch to merge vertex tool, edit mesh, merge vertex tool, and let's patch those. Okay, so like so, like that. Don't touch the middle one yet, only the corners. Okay, now press F8, bring it back to object mode, grab the selection tool, double click on this edge, switch to move tool, hold on the V key, and we are relocating it over here. So now we can patch those. Edit mesh, merge vertex tool. Sorry, merge vertex tool. Let's patch this one and that one. Okay, so now we can add the rest of the edges down here. Switch to move selection tool, shift right click, insert edge loop. add one here. Let's add the other one. I'm relying on those two. So because there are two here, I'm going to add two more edge loops inside here and one here, one here for this one. I'm putting it a little bit far away so it will immediately snap whenever I move this. So double click on this one, switch to move tool, hold down the V key and snap it. Double click on this one, hold on the V key and snap this. Grab this one, hold on the V key and snap this. Okay? See, everything is going good here. Alright, now we just need to patch those. So what I will do, I will grab the vertices here, shift select the vertices here, shift select those vertices here, and shift select those vertices here. Again, don't try any extreme moves while selecting vertices that you don't need to worry about. I mean, don't select all this area of the vertices, because if you will merge any too much and some of them you just won't examine if they are patched or no, or you didn't examine the model, you will have a lot of troubles later on. So merge components, that's good. Press F8. This is again with the default settings, though it's really much dependent on your scale of your model, which again in my case it's still yet on the grid size somewhat. Alright, so that's done. Last thing that I want to do before I wrap this part is creating that hole that that walls here. So I'm gonna add two edge loops, and according to what I will do is, let's say I'm gonna create this cube here. Okay, let's say that my walls will be somewhat like so. Okay, let's put it here and let's bring it up a little bit. Okay, so let's say if I'll put here one, which is somewhat attached to the wall here, and I'm gonna duplicate this and bring it over here to this wall here. Okay, so this is the door entry that I will left with if I'm gonna rely on this size of the cube. Okay, so this is pretty much good, I guess, but if you want to make the door path maybe here and not in the middle, so that's good also. It will depend on what you want to do, but right now let's consider that Control V, oh sorry, what I've done, Control V, it's passed. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna undo 2 steps. Okay, now again, if you're gonna use real measurements, so probably your door hallway path should be 75 centimeters. At least here, this is the standards from what I know. But in your case, I don't know, check whatever standards you have and what standards you want to use, basically. So let's say that this is okay. I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna hold down the D and the V key and simply snap this to the corner here. And then I will snap this corner of the cube over here so it will be aligned with the wall. And I'm going to do the same over here. D, hold down the V, snap it to this corner this time, and let's take a look at this that way. Hold on the V key and snap it to here. Okay, now I'm going to use only this thing here maybe as my walls. Okay, this face here. So right click, well, maybe I'll do this that way. I'm going to shift right, select the mouse, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm going to add one edge loop here and one edge loop there. Okay, grab this arrow, which is the selection, sorry, switch to move tool, hold down the V key and snap it to this area of the cube here. Do the same over here. Hold on the V key, move it, but move your mouse cursor over this area of the cube that you put there. Now that we've done this, we don't need any more of the cubes. We can delete them, or you can save them for later on. Maybe you will want to make sure that all of your door paths are at the same scale, at least, if not the standards. So, but you can always extract the faces here and use them. Right now, I'm going to delete them. Now, we have these faces here. So we're going to delete them, this one and that one, okay? And we're going to delete, sorry, I said this one and that one and this one and that one here, okay? So we want to delete those. Now, the reason I'm deleting them is so whenever I'm going to extrude these faces over here, they won't create a secondary ceiling faces, okay? So right now, if I'm going to extrude it, this ceiling will be there. I will have to delete it, but from this point, I will have less work to do. So let's extrude those, switch to Move Tool, and move it over here, okay? Hold on the V key, and snap it basically, like so. Right now, it's not patched, but you will see that here, I do have a problem. So how we do this, we're gonna double click on, select this, double click on this, it will select the face inside there that you need to delete. You will see it? So unselect those now, and you will remain with those two, and you simply press delete and delete them. You can see there the brown areas there, the brown edges. Now I deleted them and they are no longer there. So we're gonna do the same over here. Grab this one, and that one, and click extrude, switch immediately to Move Tool, hold on the V key, snap it to this edge. Again, same scenario, so you have faces in there, so you're going to check this one, double click on this one, it will loop select it. So you see there, they are brown, right? Also here. So unselect those, and the selection will remain only on those two. Okay, so press delete to delete them. So it's just avoid, I'm trying to make your life easier instead of trying to get inside there with your camera or change to X-ray and try and select this. It's just madness. Anyway, vertices, we know that those two are connection vertices that need to be patched, those two as well, and those two here, and those two there. Now, make sure that you didn't select anything else beside those. Okay, like, no, this is okay. I removed this layer of faces here, you remember. Okay, so let's go and edit mesh, merge components, press F8. Let's check ourselves. I'm going to check myself. That's good. Samples, nothing more than that. Also samples here. I want to make some samples, checking that everything is correct. Every time I move them to check them, I'm undoing this. Control Z to undo whatever I did. Okay, this is the way we are checking. And that's done. So now you have this wall here, you see, but it's part of the first level. So if you are from the inner part, you see here, this is where basically the motor of your, you know, most American houses, they have this motor that taking the, you know, the door entry, the door or whatever it's called, just pull it down or up, whatever you need. So that's good to have this here. Anyway, this is it for this part of the tutorial. We accomplished somewhat a lot in this part. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching. We will continue at the next part. Even though I thought that I won't create more parts, I decided that maybe it's a good idea to just accomplish it, the most of it, at least the house. We'll see about it. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next part. Bye bye. Don't forget to save this, by the way. Save scene as 3. Save it. Okay, bye bye.